Hello, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I'm your host, Manisa Das. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates people who went extraordinary to effectuate their dreams and their aspirations. With this series, we not only emphasize on the struggles and the achievements of such individuals, but also the social contributions they have made to their native land, India. Before we take you to one such achiever, let's take a look at the small video.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
So today we have with us the president of Innova's REMTT's strategic business unit, Mr. Ashish Saxena. Coming from a modest background, he is now handling a business unit generating 1 billion US dollars in revenue. Sir, hello sir, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Manisha?
I'm doing great, sir. So can you tell me something about your leadership within Innova and your professional role so far?
Currently, I'm the president in Innova Solutions. I lead the REMTT business unit, which is a very famous acronym called, REMTT, which covers the industry like retail and CPG, energy and utilities, manufacturing, travel, transportation, and technology business. It's a unit has been formed in a couple of years back, and we into this verticalization journey. I've joined Innova around a year back from the Wipro, where I was leading a large business unit, um, close to $1 billion business, leading their high tech and the manufacturing sector. And before that, I was with the TCS. So I've been fortunate enough to get a leadership role, which has created impact for the companies like Wipro and TCS. And I started my career as a manufacturing consultant with a large aluminum manufacturing companies, and since then I have been growing into the multiple roles uh, mm, in the Hindalco Industries as well as the TCS and the Wipro and then the now Innova Solution. At Innova Solution, it's a $3 billion company providing the IT and digital services for the Fortune 500 customers. And I'm very proud to be here joining as a leadership team, reporting to the CEO and founder and chairman of the company.
That's really great, sir. Now I'd really want to know what inspired you to pursue a career in your field and how did this idea initially come into your mind?
So it has evolved. If you look at it, I started my career after doing my electronics engineering from the HBTI Kanpur. I was working in a manufacturing operation. So we started as engineer. Then I went into the software field. That time, if you look at the IT industry was evolving, so I got interest with the IT field, and then working with the government of India. I was working in a very interesting project. Which gave me the exposure of software. And then I also that time got in touch with the Professor Kanetkar, who was a C guru. And that inspired me to get into the IT industry. And of course, there was a little bit of a stroke of luck. I got invited into the campus interview for the, or rather, walk-in interview for the TCS, and that's where my journey for the IT industry has started. Then, of course, the journey has been there since last many years, working with the IT industries. Have seen TCS growing from the very small company, almost from $100 million to $18 billion when I left. And then of course we continue to see the progressively getting the responsibility. So that was the genesis of the entering into the IT and the software industry.
So you have a really dynamic profile. As I was looking, coming from starting out from a small floor shop at a manufacturing at an aluminum manufacturing plant. Now you're at the heights of a global tech consulting. You're the president of Innova's strategic business unit. So you must have faced certain challenges during your journey. So what were those challenges, and how did you overcome them?
There are many challenges, right? One, you get a personal challenges. Second, you get the industry challenges. So there are many challenges, come across, but few of them come into my mind when I was given a project with the very new geography in Japan, and that was a very interesting challenge, and that was a pivotal moment for my IT capable career, where I was working on a project for a Japanese customer, and understanding the culture and the uh, how to operate in that environment was very unique. So that's one a challenge comes to my mind. And then of course the pandemic, which has made everybody rethink how do you uh, devise your strategy, how do you overcome challenges. So there are many, I would say, it's a very difficult thing to uh, cover every possible challenges, but the way I would summarize is that I have taken up the challenging role. I've always offered for in terms of a role which has given me the either room to improve, or it has given me a uh, larger responsibility. So all the things has put together has always shaped me from the next level. um, there are always challenges, there are always successes, but I take every opportunity of the challenge or the crisis to either improve further, or build on the capability, or build on the success of that. So my message is always not to be risk averse. Take the risk, take the bolder ambitions, and manage the outcome through a crisis and opportunity. There's a famous book by Erica James Dean, Wharton Business School. She talks about very nicely about how crisis provides you and a great opportunity to perform better, or you learn as a professional.
That's indeed an inspirational journey. So, what are the solutions or the services provided by Innova Solutions at your current role within your organization?
So Innova Solution is a $3 billion IT digital transformation services. So we provide services to the many Fortune 2000 customers. There are three main services which we provide as a part of the REMTT business. One is the IT solutions. We work into the several areas. We call it the pillar of five: cloud and data services, application modernization, cyber security, and digital engineering are the core IT solutions, and we work with several of the Fortune customers. Second is the engineering. This is one of the unit also reports to me. We provide the engineering solutions and services to our several industrial customers. That's the second service. And third, as you look at it, Innova's pedigree has been that we have evolved as a talent solution company in last 25 years. We are incidentally celebrating our 25th year this year, after it got founded in 1999. And the talent solutions also forms a core of the our services. So these are the three main service line we provide to our customers. We call it the one Innova solutions to our customers. We try to bring in the best of the services based on the how customers are looking at it. If it's a manufacturing customers, they look at it all the service lines, like other many businesses within my segment at REMTT, which is retail and CPG, energy, manufacturing, travel, transportation, and the technology business. But primarily our help, our endeavor is to help our customer to solve their business problem. We bring in the flavor of the domain and the IT as intersection to solve the customer's problem. So I always keep the customer at the center of everything what we have to offer. We are also evolving because there are some of the next generation capabilities are being built. You might have heard about Gen AI, which is making a budge into the in last 18 to 24 months. So we also look at it our services into the three horizons. So horizon one, where it is the current services or the foundational services like what I spoke about, that horizon through where we look at it, some of the next generation services, and horizon three, we continue to build, look for the newer technology like generative AI, quantum computing, and the next generation engineering services. So we have a very holistic suite of offerings which we provide to our customers and serve the customers. Second thing, we are also globally present. So we are into the 60 plus countries, offering into the North America and Latin America, Europe and India. We are globally present, and we serve several customers into the global basis.
Right, sir. So, what are your upcoming plans? Do you have any expansion plans in India?
We continue to look at the global expansion. We of course continue to expand it. Currently, our 60 to 70% of our business comes from the North America, around 20-25 from Europe, and the rest of it is come from the Asia Pac. But definitely, India is part of our growth plan. India is growing, big. The overall, tech startup ecosystem is growing. The technology talent. India is a talent hub. So we will continue to capitalize and use it. We are hearing and seeing India is building about the Gen AI capability. It's become an AI capital for the world. So talent has been a strong point of India. It has evolved in last 25 plus years. So we continue to expand in India as the need arises. Of course, then the focus is always about what our customers are looking at it, how they want us to be serviced. In addition to India, we continue to look at expanding into the European market. We look at the Latin America, like Mexico, Brazil, and some of the other places. So we are a global company, headquartered in North America. So we look at it every geography in the context of where the demand is, where the customers are looking to, for us to service, and we evolve our model accordingly, and we call it a globally integrated service delivery model.
Right, sir. So now moving ahead, we have heard a lot about your professional achievements. Can you also tell us something about the CSR activities that you are involved in, or your passion for the social cause, and how you and your company is involved in any of the CSR activities, contribute to the
Oh,
same?
so one thing about my personal inspiration or personal passion to support. Naturally, we support for the community. We work on the community. I personally been involved into the several of the causes, primarily into the women in technology. I'm part of the Michigan Council of Women in Technology. They are the organization who bring empowers women to work toward the making Michigan number one state. So I'm involved. I'm part of the advisory services. I'm part of the several committees there. So definitely we work with Michigan Council of Women on Technology. We also support women in technology in Atlanta. Women in technology, empowering women, building the careers for women through the diversity is one of definitely my passion in the work where I'm engaged into the socially contributing area. As a Innova as a company, they have been into the philanthropic journey in the last many years. We have Innova Foundation who works with the several of the organizations, whether it's a women in technology, whether it's a dress for success, whether it is several other earth savior organizations in India. Giving back to community is part of the core of the Innova, and Innova Foundation. Our head of the foundation, Miss Nita Sardana, continue to lead us through that, and I do it in my own small way to contribute to this cause, especially in Michigan area and another other area where I operate in.
Now, the last question for today would be, what's that one like the holy mantra that you would want to share with the new generation who want to be successful or who want to become world leaders?
The holy mantra is definitely be bold, be ambitious, follow your dreams, and continue to work hard. There is no alternative to working hard for the success. Be the lifelong learner. I know I have been in my journey, always continue to keep myself learning through that. I went into the doing my MBA after 25 plus years. I have gone into the Wharton Business School to do advanced management program, and I'm currently doing a program at the Columbia Business School. So lifelong learning is definitely important. Working hard, there's no alternative for working hard, and the be bold and be courageous, and uh, take a risk wherever it is necessary. Things will fall. And the last but not the least, have fun. Having a work-life balance, enjoying the journey is very very important. I always said it, journey is more important than the destination. So enjoy the journey. Every opportunity provides you a learning. and be the better leader. Last point is in terms of building a human connection. I believe building a human connection, whether it is with your customers, whether it's with your partners or teams, I think that goes a long way, because finally, whether we are in business or personal, developing that human connection is extremely critical and makes you a better leader. Um, so that's what I want to share with the team, and naturally these things are evolving as the you evolve as a leader.
That's a great piece of advice, sir. Thank you for joining with us. May you continue to inspire us the same in the future as you do us to right now.
Thank you so much, Manisha, for having us.